I was really surprised to hear this when I was scrolling through Twitter this morning. I think this information came down late yesterday, but LG could partially exit the smartphone market, and they've suggested some clarity on that. At first, it was like a full exit, and now apparently it's going to be, or could possibly be, they won't do flagship devices anymore. Like, they'll just do the lower tier devices, tier 2, tier 3. Like, and let's be completely fair here. I have not used an LG device for, it's been at least 5 years, right? Like, I was supposed to be sent a Velvet from them. It never it never showed up, and things like that. And I've definitely made requests to work with them. I would love to work with LG again and review their devices and bring you guys the content and whatnot, and my opinions and testing and everything like that. But nothing's materialized. Painfully Honest Tech, Jason, obviously speaks very highly because of the whole DAC thing, headphone jack kind of thing. In a statement sent to staff this morning, Reuters and Korea Herald quoted LG CEO Brian Kwan as saying the following: "In the global market, competition in the mobile business, including smartphones, has gotten fiercer. LG Electronics believes we have reached the point where we need to make the best decision about our mobile phone business, considering current and future competitiveness. Regardless of any changes in the direction of the smartphone business and operations, the employment will be maintained, so there is no need to worry. The company is considering all possible measures, including sales, withdrawal, and downsizing of the smartphone business." Jeez. But when I read this, I was really, really surprised. Now, here's something interesting that kind of came out as well. Update: bids. So people bidding to acquire LG smartphone business have reportedly been placed. The updated story continues below. So other companies have already come forward and saying, LG will buy your business, your mobile business. That's insane. Like, wow. But let me ask you all a very honest question. Seriously, I know that we're all techie and we're all geeks here and like that. We're exposed by this stuff all the time. But when was the last time you were out and about in the real world? Not here at home, not in front of your computer, not in front of your phone. When you were out and about, you left your house, you left your home. When was the last time you saw an ad, a billboard, a car, truck or something going by with something on it, something in a mall or whatever? When was the last time you saw anything for LG Mobile? Just aside from going to a carrier store. I'm serious. Think about it. Because no matter where I go, I've just been telling you from my little experience here, I see Samsung and Apple ads everywhere. When Google launches a device, I see Google ads everywhere for those 2 or 3 weeks, and then it just disappears. But I cannot remember the last time I saw an LG ad on TV, online, on my phone, when I went out and about. The only time I ever see LG marketing or ads is when I'm near a carrier store, and it might be a poster on the wall, and then some dummy phones, some replica phones down below. Seriously, like what? And then some people today on Twitter are like, well, because YouTubers and reviewers define them as that, and they give them bad reviews. No, dude, it's because they're nowhere. They don't have a presence. They have zero presence. At least Google does something for 3 weeks when their device comes out. You see the ads on TV. You see them on the computer during the ad breaks. You see them. I see them a lot on TV when new Pixel devices come out during different quarters, differently Christmas and Valentine's Day and stuff like that. Black Friday. Like Apple, Samsung, you see stuff all the time, right? Apple, Samsung, you see stuff all the time. Apple's very lifestyle. Get this, you'll be a better person. Right? Samsung's very in your face, like new. We don't have notches, and we don't have the headphone jacks and whatever. Right? We give you a charger. Now we're not going to give you a charger. But I can't remember the last time I saw an LG ad on TV. What? So, like, should we be surprised at this? It's Now here's the thing, people. Not like that, and that's just those are just facts. That is just the perception. That's just the perception. I asked my wife today. I mean, she has to put up with me talking about tech all the time. I said, when was the last time you were out and about? Because she does the grocery shopping and this and that. She's still going on running errands safe and everything like that. I said, when was the last time you saw an ad or anything out there, or billboard or anything, poster or whatever, for LG Mobile? She's like, what do you mean, like washers and dryers? No. Not washers and dryers and appliances, which LG makes fabulous other appliances, TVs, whatnot. I said, mobile phones. She's like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen anything. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen anything. What? I called up my dad today. Dad, how you doing? He's like, good. How come you don't call your mom? I'm like, okay, I'll call her later. But anyway, I said, Dad, when was the last time you saw an ad for LG? Oh, I saw something for their washer and dryer the other day in the paper. And I'm like, no. LG Mobile. He says to me, sorry about the plosives. He says to me, oh, they make phones? Oh my God. Right? Because that brings me to my next point, which is competition is good. Competition is good. It breeds innovation. It brings down prices. And it does other things. But those are some of the biggest things right there. The biggest thing is for our pocketbook. Because as long as there's LG devices laid out there next to the Samsungs and the iPhones, those prices will be closer. Okay? You take away a competitor and prices will go up. There is documented proof showing that in the United States, when Huawei exited from the carriers in the United States, prices went up. I don't have the article here. I was trying to find it today. Okay, and that's just an example. So you take out Huawei. Apparently Xiaomi is on the list now, thanks to the previous administration. I'm not sure if that'll be released, changed. And then LG might exit. Wow. So when you go to an AT&T, you can pick a Samsung or you can pick an iPhone. Unbelievable. I don't want to see this happen. I do not want to see LG exit. I think they need to refocus on the mid-tier value budget, whatever you want to call it, market. The market we've been talking about for the last little while here, right? The market I'll be focusing on when it comes to devices. They need to do that. LG makes really good hardware. What if they did just a clean version? What if they made their own sort of Pixel, right? Sort of Nexus device. No overlay. Like, because some of the things I always hear about LG devices is that their software overlay over top of Android is really harsh. It's really intrusive. People don't like it. So take that out, LG, and just focus on the hardware. You make good screens, you make good hardware, you have good cameras. Focus on that in the tier 2 market. I think you could have a winner.